You have the look of someone with a good heart and perhaps a passing appreciation for the equine arts, which is more than I can say for most of the ale-soaked brutes in this room. As for what brings me here, it was the horses, of course. I heard them, brayling. All the way from Valenwood I heard the distant thunder of hooves, the collective mourning of 1,000 noble creatures dragged into a war they never asked for. Yes, is that so difficult to comprehend? The horses of Skyrim are suffering, brayling. Caught between imperial ambitions and Stormcloak stubbornness, these magnificent creatures carry soldiers to their deaths, haul supply wagons through blizzards, and receive not so much as a single word of gratitude. Not one, and back in Valenwood, do not get me started on Valenwood. My own cousins would look upon a gleaming stallion and see nothing but a very large dinner. The stallion of the frozen road. He walked the frozen road alone, no rider on his back, no bit between his teeth, a stallion carved from steel and bone, with frost upon his noble wraith. He crossed the tundra, proud and free, through Whiterun's plains and east marched snow, no stable wall, no lock, no key, just open skies and winds that blow. He reached the peak of Throat of World, and stood against the howling gale, his silver mane behind him curled, a sight beyond all mortal tale. And then, a mud crab bit his ankle. He startled, slipped on a patch of ice, slid 17 miles down the mountain, and landed in someone's turnip garden. They made him into a pie. It was considered quite a large pie.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Did it have to end like that?
I was with it right up until the mudgrot.
Braylon, you might as well ask why the sky is gray over Skyrim, or why the wind howls through the mountain passes, or why every single horse I have ever loved has met a catastrophic and untimely end. It is not I who writes the tragedy. I am merely the vessel through which the universe expresses its boundless cruelty toward the equine kind.
Every single horse you've ever loved?
Every single one?
How many are we talking?
17, if you count Copperfoot, who technically survived but was never quite the same after the cheese cart incident, which I do not wish to revisit this evening.
17 horses.
17 horses, 17 tragedies, 17 poems. The mathematics are quite simple, innkeeper.
And they all ended in turnip gardens and mud crabs and things of that nature?
The universe has a very particular sense of humor when it comes to horses, Eric. Do I have any other poems? Raylan, I have more poems than Lemkill has grievances, and that is saying something considerable. I have been working on one I call The Mayor of Markarth, which concerns a beautiful dappled grey who was stabled too close to the smelter and developed an existential crisis of truly staggering proportions.
Does she survive?
Eric, my dear boy, you have been listening to my portrait for the better part of an evening. What do you think?
Alright, stupid question.
It's midnight. Some of us have an to run in the morning.
The night is young, innkeeper. Art does not observe a curfew. Besides, I can feel something stirring. Something equine and melancholy is calling to me from just outside these walls.
That'll be my neighbor's old cart horse. Sleeps right outside the fence every night.
He sleeps outside. A room and an inn. Braylon, I am suggesting something far more radical than that. That horse should be unshackled from the tyranny of that fence and allowed to roam freely beneath the stars as nature intended.
He's not shackled to anything. He just stands there. By choice.
By choice? By choice, he says. As though a horse raised in captivity even knows what choice looks like. That is like telling a prisoner he is free to redecorate his cell.
I mean, if he just stands there by choice, isn't that sort of fine?
A horse is fine, elf.
I am going to need to speak with him.
You are not going outside at midnight to talk to Lemkill's neighbor's horse.
I will be very brief.
Let her go. Maybe the cold air will do her some good.